I remember my health teacher asking us if we thought bisexuality was real. And I just didn't know what to say to that because I was sitting there and like people were actually arguing back and forth.
The first time I was exposed to sex education was in the gym class when our teacher brought like a bunch of condoms. He's like, okay, look, this, you need to wrap your tool, don't be a fool. Everybody died. Like, I still cringe to this day.
I mean, as soon as we figured out what sex was, we probably talked about it all the time.
Like when I first saw a condom in college, I started like knocking dudes on the shoulder. I'm like, holy crap, like, do you see that? And they're like, why the fuck are you excited? It's a condom. And I'm just sitting there like, well, I'm sorry, I've never seen this before in my life.
I definitely had a class which I learned absolutely nothing in.
They gave us a condom with instructions on how to properly wear a condom, and it was stapled in the condom.
We did get sex ed. We had the computer teacher with a mullet.
I was actually never explained like the period. My dad skipped over that part. I swear to God, I thought it was maybe 1 or 2 hours. Then someone told me it was like 3 days. I was like, God bless.
My sex ed was pretty pointless, being gay. They don't really discuss a lot of important parts of gay sex.
I was 12 when I lost my virginity. I didn't know what I was doing. It wasn't fun, but it happened and I was able to learn from it for a really long time.
I had a sex education class in 6th grade.
Sexual education for us was taught from 4th grade to 8th grade.
Even though I went to a Catholic school, a lot of the sex eds were actually like really insightful.
I remember my mom being very educational.
I always was able to have really open conversations with my parents.
I think my dad tried and like that was a fail.
My dad sorta had to talk with me. Of course, like no one really does explain it to you, like how it all like exactly happens.
I think the best sex education I got was just experiencing and having sex and realizing everybody's different.
I do think it's important that we're normalizing the idea of sex and not making it taboo so that when there's something that does go wrong or somebody does feel in danger, they know that they have the space to discuss it.